to be more work to be done in the mothers' unions groups that are for the fathers' unions. You look upon the youth who are not yet married. In my church, I'm not protesting against my church, but there are some things that I don't believe in. They always say, and I don't believe in cohabiting. That is sexualization of women. But in my church, I hear first be together, you get to know each other. Those things, they are putting women down. If we really come out like together, religious leaders, men and women, we structure things that don't demoralize women or that don't rob respect of them, I think we shall have a happy life. So, yeah, pastors, I think find a solution for cohabiting. I don't believe in cohabiting. You come to date me, you will have to marry me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this wonderful topic. Allow me to start. You guys are taking the church at 180 degrees. Anyway, I just have a few, not a question per se, but a few comments. My brother, Council, thank you so much for that submission. I don't want you guys to lose hope in the church. I don't want you to forget that the church over 2,000 years has shaped different civilizations of this world. It is because of the church that education came into Uganda and other parts of the world. In the times of Jesus, 2,000 years back, the Persian civilization and the Roman civilization, even the Jewish civilization as well, was putting down the rights of women so much. It is not until Jesus comes that when you see women being given an opportunity to participate in this ministry. And if you can read the Gospels, you find that women were put at the forefront. Even the rights of youths. Jesus began his ministry at 30. So, Alexander the Great, let me leave that one apart. But most of the disciples of Jesus were youths before 30 years. So you see that the church has we are mixing so much religion and the church that is so much theological. I don't want to go into that. So you see that even from the times of Jesus, the youths and women have been given a forefront. Then the other thing about politics, I am not because like I told you, I'm a pastor by calling and profession, and I'm also a Bible teacher. We teach pastors and church leaders different things, leadership. So politics is we have failed to understand politics. Politics is not talking and using people actually. But remember, our country is 2000. Our country, the democracy of our nation is 150 years below. Like we are behind. Thank you. Our civilization is 600 years behind. Our democracy is 150 years behind. So we still have room. Even our church is 200 years behind. Yeah? So politics is not simply making noise. Politics is, I think, Peter can help me, and you guys who are much more into these things of activism. I think politics is when groups sit and they participate in resource distribution, power distribution, and development. That is how I understand politics. So, if you study Jesus, he participated in all these things. He participated in the distribution of resources, in power, he gave so many good lectures. So I think the church, it is incumbent upon us to do something. But as well, final as I end my submission, Pastor Sam spoke something about that the church, you guys, we have a problem. There are some, you people expect us to do something. There are certain ways you expect us to respond. But remember, as a church, we also have values that we must follow. And politics has it has negotiation, it has warfare, it has activism. So the problem is that like I told you, from history, every time the church has married, every time the church has have lied in bed, the church has failed to maintain a neutral ground.
from history, for those of you who have covered them in history, every time the church began romancing the state, they ended up in debt. Now, I just want to speak a language you understand. Every time the church romanced, they entered into a romance with the state. The state won and made the church pregnant. So,
That's how it should be.
so therefore, we are fighting to maintain a neutral ground. This husband is too sweet that we cannot leave. So that now, let me give you just one story. One time,
Thank you so much.
so please, you guys, allow us to maintain a neutral ground. We want to come out, but we must also protect some values. So like what Pastor said, we can do the training people, giving them a neutral ground, but there are also values we must also maintain.
Thank you so much.